the wind, and my daddy was a train. I'm the second coming of the midnight rider. I'm a modern day old soul singer, son of a gun and guitar slinger. Through standing in line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Tell me what you want. I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me. So how you gonna do it? I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. Cut my hair and change my name, 'cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap.
It's hard to explain, but it gives you such a thrill every time you hook into a big fish in a tournament. I mean, it's fun catching fish just out normally, but when you're in the tournament, you've got so much more on the line, and it gives you such a rush and stuff when you hook a big fish and have it coming towards the boat when you know it could win you the tournament and stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Big one. Big fish, big fish. Oh, real big fish. With how he's fighting, I don't know how big, but ooh, good one, real good one. Oh, look at that monster. Ah, that's an 18. Maybe. That one might be 4. Should put that one in the well. Have to measure it and see how big it is. See how many Brandon's got. Oh yeah, easy. Yep, he's good.
We've got 5. I don't know if they all measured.
What do your 5 get? I don't know. I got 6 maybe. You know, you leave all the big fish behind, and I have to catch them for you.
You know what?
Well, we got a camera, so this is so important.
It happens.
Probably 3.5 easy. It's over 18. Bigger than your guys's.
Andy and I were 16, 17. And I got a cabin just north of Makokata, my family does, and Andy decided to go up there with me, and I wanted to go bluegill fishing. I like bluegill fishing, watching that bobber go down. It's always fun. But Andy decided to go bass fishing. He had just gotten back from a trip with his uncle, and so I'm like, well, you go bass fishing, I'll go bluegill fishing. Well, Andy's first cast catches one on a worm, and I'm like, all right, rig me up with that. I'm going bass fishing. And that's ever since then it's stuck. Caught 2 5-pounders on that trip too. Little guy.
SAU fishing team and club, actually we fish tournaments all around Davenport, on the Mississippi River, here at Lake Sagima, and at Lake McBride.
Got one?
We have meetings usually every month for anybody who wants to come. The team is, we have about 10 members on the team.
There's one.
And they're just the guys that come out and fish the tournaments. It's a little bit better. I like fishing because I like being out in nature, and I get to go and hang out with my buddies out on the lake. Nope, there's one. Good one. That's my brother and I fished ever since we were little kids. We fished for any kind of fish at that point, but then once my brother got into late junior high school and stuff, he got more into the bass fishing aspect, and it kind of drew me in. And ever since I got into college, we've just been really into competing and stuff.
People on the St. Ambrose fishing team, How do you describe them other than weird?
Oh, Brandon, yeah, that's what a bass looks like. You want to touch it? You want to touch my bass, Brandon?
We're all very weird people.
It's something you're born with. It's almost like a disease or something. Once you catch that first fish, you can almost see it in the kids' eyes if they're going to be like enthralled with fishing. And I really can't explain why I like it so much, but it's just something I love so much and something that's in my blood. I decided to start a fishing club because I'm a competitive fisherman. I fish tournaments, and I saw that they were doing college tournaments. ESPN had a tournament, so I decided, you know what, I want to make a club at Ambrose and compete against some of these bigger schools. My brother and I kind of got in our head and wouldn't take no for an answer, and just kind of grew from there. I have been fishing my whole life, since I could hold a fishing rod, but I really got into it even more at 3rd grade and kind of started teaching myself a lot of stuff since then. I like fishing competitively because I'm a competitive person, I guess, by nature, and I want to be the best. It's kind of a funny thing, I guess, to some people to say fishing competitively because a lot of people think fishing is luck. But on a competitive level, at a pro level, amateur level, whatever, there is so much that goes into a fishing tournament, so much preparation, equipment, and then just knowledge of the fish. It's like a huge puzzle trying to put together. And I want to be the best, and I strive to be the best, and it's just been a goal of mine ever since I can remember.
That's right. SAU fishing, baby. That's how we do it in the Midwest.
My brother and I, we've been fishing a lot of regional type tournaments, fishing against some of the best guys on the Mississippi River. And we were actually leading points for a while in that. And as far as the college thing goes, a lot of other colleges have a lot of teams, a lot of guys, so they have a big team. We only have like 10 people on our team, and they're all good fishermen. But my brother and I have been going to represent St. Ambrose at the national tournaments, and if you actually tally where individual teams, like say my brother and I go as a team, Illinois sends 2 guys as their team. If you actually tally where my brother and I finish, we're actually ranked the top as opposed to any other team that sends 2 guys. So there might be other schools that have done better than us, but it's not the same 2 guys.
Your final shot at it. You guys both seniors this year at St. Ambrose, so that was your final shot at the college national championship. But I don't think you got any complaints, do you? You've had a great career in college bass fishing.
Oh yeah, we really have. We're a really consistent team, my brother and I. We seem to always place either right in the middle or above. So we can't complain at all. And all the college fishing, I mean, it's so great. The camaraderie with the guys, meeting guys from all over the country. I mean, there's no way that we'd be able to meet some of the fishermen we have without this event. And it's just so great, the ESPN and everything, putting the event on, getting us here, making sure everything's taken care of. We have no worries but to go out there and catch some fish.
It's not the easiest thing in the world. We were talking to Scott Rook about that, to put together a team and get it going, much less go cross country, get the funds together, the vehicles, the boats together, to put all this together. Talk about your ordeal this year.
We're actually pretty fortunate. Our parents really help us out, and actually our boat and stuff is our dad's, and he's more than willing to let us use it and everything. And everybody on campus, they support us. They give whatever money they can, and we just get all the support, and especially from ESPN and everything, with helping us come down here and helping with all the expenses. It's really awesome to get down here. It's not as bad when you have all these great people behind you backing you on it.
Yeah. All you guys who are here on site get a chance to, they got all their stuff strung out. I know you kind of got to put away now. These guys had it all strung. They speared those waves. Everything was wet. They had it all spread over the parking lot there. Probably about 175 rods and 2,000 lures. And yeah, everything that you guys jam-pack into that really medium-sized minivan. And you guys, when the college season's over, you take off during the summer and do a lot of tournament fishing as partners, right?
Yeah, we do both a team tournament trail, and we do also boater, non-boater. I fish boater, my brother fishes co-angler, and we don't fish together in those events, but we practice together. And when we do that, we find the cheapest campground we can find, and we sleep in the back of the van for 2 nights while practicing, and 1 night for the tournament. And it's kind of tight quarters, and we got everything crammed in there we can get in there, but it works out all right. We did pretty well this year.
Looked pretty awesome. I looked in there. That's a way to go through life. That's living in style right there. Tony, Tim, great job. Appreciate it, everything you've done, and good luck. Maybe we'll see you at the Classic. I kind of think we will. All right, give them a big hand. The guys from St. Ambrose, Davenport, Iowa.